Namaste and welcome back to Minderly Yoga for your full body Yin Yoga practice. So today's sequence is designed not only to help you release tension, but also improve your flexibility. Before we start the practice, please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel, Minderly Yoga, as your support provides me the motivation to continue doing what I am doing and share my love of yoga with the rest of the world. So let's get started. We do not need any props for today's practice. Simply make your way into a comfortable seat. So starting in Sukhasana, sitting with our legs crossed. If this is not available, you can sit kneeling down with your glutes on your heels. Once you're here, invitation to place your hands wherever they feel the most comfortable and closing your eyes. Gently draw the shoulders away from the ears. And allowing the body to soften. Letting go from your eyebrows, softening through your eyes and the back of the eyes. Relaxing the muscles in the face. And now gently softening through your arms, the wrists, the hands and the fingers. Let your glutes and your hips become heavier. And then letting go through your legs, ankles, feet and your toes. And now mindfully guide your awareness to your breath. Beginning to focus on your inhales and exhales. And simply noticing the breath without judging the breath in any way, or without trying to change the breath in any way. And two more slow deep breaths here. Softly opening your eyes. And we will move now into seated butterfly pose. Bringing the soles of the feet to touch and wrapping the hands around the feet. Leaning forward slightly, taking our forehead towards our toes. Softening the breath here. And if you have space here, you're welcome to go a little bit deeper by placing your hands in front of you and softening your elbows towards the ground. Beginning to straighten the spine and preparing for a seated forward fold. We will simply extend the legs towards the front. With the inhale, lifting and reaching with the hands. With the exhale, folding forward. So if the hands don't get to the foot, not to worry, you can simply place your hands on your shin or ankles, or even the hands can be placed on either side of the leg and folding forward, softening through the elbows. Just choosing your option. You can even have a slight bend in your knees to be able to access the forward fold. All options are welcome and encouraged. Beginning to straighten the spine and preparing for half saddle. So what we will do is, to begin with, we'll keep the right leg straight and bend the left knee, bring the left heel towards the left glute. It's good to start here. This one is very intense. I find it actually quite difficult to do sometimes, and I've been running a lot of lately and doing a lot of weight training, so my legs are pretty tight. Let's see how we go. First option, what I like to do is to bring a bend into this knee. So you're welcome to bend this knee slightly and then lean back, and this might be enough for you, or you're welcome to roll the foot in a little bit more and go backwards by bringing a slight bend in the elbow. You might be able to go all the way back and place your elbows on the ground and then extend the right leg. And as we hold this pose, feel free to have a play with the lengthening and shortening of the right leg. And I did some squats at the gym yesterday. I'm feeling those squats right now. Slowly beginning to straighten the spine again if you went all the way back, and carefully extending the left leg long. Coming to lie down on the mat for a few breaths before we do saddle pose on the other side. Taking a few breaths here to reset. Excellent. Let's make our way back into a comfortable seat and going into saddle on the other side. We're going to bend the right knee and bring the right foot in towards the right glute. And again, similarly, going on this side. Let's see if I can go lower. I've had 3 operations on the right knee, so it's always a challenge on this side for me. Gently bending the left knee and helping yourself go back if that works for you. And then maybe straightening the left leg. And then slowly coming back up and sweeping the right leg, straightening it, sweeping it towards the front of the mat. We're going to make our way into all fours to prepare for child's pose. Coming to all fours, onto your hands and your knees. Bring your wrists below your shoulders and your knees below your hips. The big toes will touch each other behind us. The knees separate, maybe as wide as the mat. Pushing the hips towards the heels and then walking the hands forward until the forehead arrives on the mat. Making your way onto your belly, coming to lie down flat on your tummy. Once we are here, let's take our left hand out in line with the shoulder and then roll onto the left side of the body. Placing the right leg on top of the left and the left ear on the mat. You can choose to stay here for a slightly deeper expression. Maybe you choose to straighten both legs. Maybe the right hand goes behind the left hip into half bind. Coming back to center, onto your belly and moving into Sphinx pose. Bringing the elbows below the shoulders and letting the pubic bone sink into the mat. Toes untucked on the feet and bring a sense of heaviness to your feet without actively pressing them into the air. And your gaze can be soft, looking down towards the ground, or you can look straight ahead, or maybe close your eyes, which is what I like to do a lot of the times, especially when I'm doing Yin Yoga. The eyes are the only part of the brain that look outside. So when eyes are open, distractions start to creep in. And distraction starts a pattern of thinking. And we may end up somewhere else in our mind when we should actually be here right now. Noticing the breath, noticing the sensations in the body. And now preparing for broken wing on the other side. Taking your right arm now out and rolling over to the right side of the body. Left leg on top of the right, and your knees may be bent, or you're welcome to extend the legs long and take a half pint, wrapping the left hand around the right hip. Roll it back onto your belly and then onto your back. Preparing for Shavasana, final resting pose. Lengthening your legs long, separating the feet away from each other. So your heels might be to the edges or corners of your feet. Placing your hands by your side, drawing the shoulders away from the ears, and closing your eyes. My voice will return to you very soon. Beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes as awareness returns to your consciousness. Moving and stretching in ways that come naturally. And then rolling over to your favorite side. With your eyes closed, coming up into a seat. Hands come together, palms touch, thumbs press into the sternum. One soft inhale, followed by one soft exhale. Bring the thumbs at third eye center to our lips and to our heart. From my heart to yours, Namaste. Thank you for joining me for today's practice. Wherever you're in the world, have a great morning, amazing afternoon, or an awesome evening. I will see you soon on the mat. Namaste.